Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Falling for Creativity. This is brought to us by the hostess with the mostest, Christy Sloan. And she is finishing up right now, I am sure. I am going to share myself one little place here. How's everybody doing? I have not got to watch a single person today. Oh my. So, just gonna get myself shared out. Like I say, Christy's probably finishing up right now, and then after me is going to be Celeste. Moments with Celeste, pretty sure anyway. And I am going to be working with fall colors. My project isn't necessarily fall, but we got a lot of really nice, pretty fall colors here to work with. And I really like these earthy tones and stuff of fall. I always have. Um, I like orange. A lot of people don't. I noticed that during the Patchwork of Friendship, it seems like that is the color of most people have down for least favorite color to work with. So I think that's kind of funny. But I like orange. I like orange in combination with a lot of colors. Thanks, Christy. Thank you. So I am going to be working on another color themed journal. This will be the fourth one. We started out with blue, and then we did yellow, and then we did green, and now this one's going to be orange. Now, this one is a lot bigger, actually. So we did blue, yellow, and green. And I'll go ahead and switch my camera so that you guys can see what you want to see instead of looking at my bangs. Sometimes I feel like that's all I can see. Instead of looking at my bangs, we'll go ahead and switch cameras. Oh my gosh, am I upside down? Yes, dad nabbit. Hopefully it doesn't change vertical. Haha. I feel like I kind of had a hard time getting it to cooperate with me on the horizontal. So I'm going to work with some actually, Linda is who gave me this fabric. I've got all of these beautiful colors with orange as the main fabric. So that is what we're going to do for our next color themed journal. So blue was first, then we did yellow, and then green, and now we're going to do orange. And this orange one, I don't know what happened to those cards that I was using for those journals. Hello, YouTubers. Thanks for hopping on. Let's see. I'm not exactly sure that those are real folks. So we're gonna have to watch that. Okay, so I went ahead and decided on this fabric for the cover. I'm doing good. Hey Lydia, thanks for hopping on. Because when you're gluing fabric, like this stripe, I would never try and use this because there's too much opportunity for it to go very wrong. I cut these corners of the fabric here, and then I took the little pieces and put them in the corners. I think that's mostly so that in case you cut a little shallow, you're covered. You know, you've still got the pattern there. Hey, Jeanette. Thanks for hopping on, friend. We're going to carry on the color journals into orange for this one. And this is about the size of a Reader's Digest book. This is actually one of the envelopes I use for my paper pack. And this would have been like this part right here. And I just, on either side of this, I just scored let's see, what did I do? 3/8 on either side, and just to give it a little bit of a spine there. Yeah, when I very first learned a paper journal, somebody I watched did that. I want to, oh my gosh, I'm not exactly sure who it was even at this point. It was with paper. Of course, it works with fabric too. But I was happy when I found that, because I have done that. I have done that before, where I have cut it just a little too close. It makes me think of that line in Aladdin, too close, too close, at the very beginning. Hey, Anne. And Pam, I don't think I said hi. Hi. I responded to your comment, but I don't think I said hi. So yeah, I love these little coordinated fat quarters. For fabric. Hey, you get straight. So this morning, or earlier today, I took a popcorn tin. I had gotten a popcorn tin from an estate sale with stuff in it, and I was like, what am I going to do with this? I always hate to throw stuff like that in the trash. And so I decided that I would use it for my root vegetables, like potatoes, onions, you know, sweet potatoes, that kind of thing. Because we brought in our last, my husband harvested the last things from the garden. And so, how did I do this before? I want to say that I may have had to use clips. I think I did. Anyway, so I took a bunch of decoupage scraps and put it all over the outside of that popcorn tin. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. I can't remember what made me think of it now. Hey, Joe. Josie. Josie Joe. Just to me, Josie. So we will let this dry. And then I've gathered papers, as you can see in the orange, carrying on the orange theme. Okay. So like that, and then like that. Ooh. Ooh. Sticky, sticky. I used the spray adhesive for the outside of this, I hadn't used spray adhesive in a long time, and I think I remember why now. Okay, so there's going to be the outside. Isn't that just really pretty fabric? I think Linda said she got this at a quilt store. But for the inside, I really like the stripes, but like I said, I just don't think that I could. I mean, my stripes will be like this. So I'm thinking maybe this one. Or a piece of paper. We might use paper. Who knows? All right, let me move this aside. Burp, right there on the floor. I'm going to get some of this off of my fingers. Maybe. 2 o'clock kind of sneaked up on me. I'm hungry. So I've grabbed things that have, it's really more of a, I don't know, it's not orange like this. But I do have some that are more orange, like this and this and this. Ooh, I really like that with the birds. Maybe that should be our inside cover. It might have to be. I like it a lot. Oh no, Lydia. I am not sure what is wrong with me lately, honestly, because usually I do a reset on the weekends, and I'm serious, for the last month I have not. I just haven't. I haven't gotten things organized and settled. Okay, why does I always end up getting confused at some point? I want to say that this is our size that we need. Yeah, I think that'll probably work. Yeah, I think it's short, just shy enough. So this is all one-sided paper, so I don't necessarily think I need any, like, just plain papers. I think we probably got enough here. Let's see. I like to save my tear-offs. I personally do not mind there being like one side torn and one side not torn. If that is something that bothers you, of course, go along and tear all the sides. Hey, Susan. How are you? Boy, this crazy, every year, this crazy fall weather, it was so cold. And now it's back into the 70s now. So it's like super sunny and 70 and, like the perfect weather right now. My, in case of emergencies, phone cord is in my way here. I have actually, if you guys knew me well, you would know it's crazy because I went years without even really hardly decorating for Christmas. Between my store and my booth, I just got, you know, kind of like, ugh, I just didn't want to do it at home too. I don't know. But I put, you know, I'm just like slowly but surely putting a few things out. Not doing the whole, where you get the, I don't know. It's like I'm sneaking up on myself. It's like I'm sneaking up on myself with the Christmas decorations. Has anybody else started? I'm just curious because I have a girlfriend who, oh my gosh, she's, yeah, as soon as Halloween's over, she's on it. I don't really do a lot for fall. You are dreading it. I know. That's always, I mean, I had, it was like for several years there, it was like we were getting Christmas out on the 23rd of December to get it decorated for our kids and grandkids, you know. And every year that I haven't had a store or a booth, I've gotten more and more into decorating for my house. I want to make sure, hopefully I have enough other colors here. You know, I like there to be some variation of color in these journals. Oh, yeah. I mean, I had always waited till after Thanksgiving in the past too. I don't know what it is. Like I have things out like Belle's. Come here, you paper. Not like, I don't have anything that's, oh, some of it could probably be considered year-round type stuff, you know. Boy, that spray adhesive, I can feel it everywhere. Okay. I am just going to quickly fold. And kind of decide, like, do I want to do anything on the inside? I definitely like to throw in different size papers. I don't necessarily like my papers to be all the same size in my journals. So I like to have some that are folded different or that are short or so like if I make this the center on that one. I'll do this stuff a little bit beforehand. And a little thumb notch. Let's see. Also kind of using these half sheets in here throughout. Hey Kim, you're starting this weekend? It's crazy how you go through stages. Just, I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's just funny because that's what I meant by if you knew me, you would know how weird it was, just because for years I just didn't want to. You know how it is in retail. Your Christmas starts around September. Oh, Linda, did you need a reset? Is that why you had a good nap? That sounds good. Are you feeling okay? You can tell that these two are a little bit thicker paper. So these will make good tags and stuff. Oh, Linda, I'm sorry. Hope everything's good. I didn't realize that. Okay. That's pretty thin, which means that we have all kinds of opportunity to add. I think I've got, oh, I know I do actually. And an orange envelope, perfect size. That'll go in there. Okay. Lots of room to add more stuff. Yay! So I'm just going to make a mark on here. I'm not even looking at the clock, y'all. I really like this paper. It's from a new pad that I picked up. I don't remember. It was on sale, I think. And, I have so much paper. Yeah, my mom used to always say, you got your days and nights turned around. You need to get your days and nights turned back around, Michele. And sometimes I feel like it's easy to get that messed up. I do like that. Okay, I think I want to do a little, oh, and you know what else? Hey, Lisa. I was just saying the other night about all of the stuff that I have. From my Peddler's Alley that I haven't used yet. And the purples that are in this, like you can really see the purples. Like this is just going to be awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I will get to use some of this stuff. Anywho, I want to just edge this a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and do the orange. Come here. Ooh, that was a yucky noise, wasn't it? I'm trying to decide if I need to score this, the inside of the cover, you know? I don't really think I do. But look at me. I don't really think I do, but I'm worried that it's going to be an issue if I don't for some reason. I'm just going to kind of partially. Is that what these birds are? Or are you talking to the ladies? I'm really digging this color combo and this paper with this fabric. Digging it. Okay, here's the bird. Well, you know me, I'm know all the birds and plants and everything. No, not at all. Teasing. I don't know your hydrangea from your, I don't know, whatever bird would start with an H. All right. I don't necessarily like it when the glue comes out, but I definitely want it all the way to the edge. I mean, I don't know that there's a way to do that. I like this little scraper thing that I used for so long during doing decoupage, you know. But it is good for this too. The corners. Why are the corners always so? Oh Lord, that's a lot of glue. That's a lot of glue coming out of there. Hey, Capri. Thanks. Yes, this paper is, let's see. I think it's from a paper pack I got at Hobby Lobby. Sometimes I use my glue kind of like decoupage, put it over the top too. There we go. Christy, I mean, you would think, right? But I just don't pay attention to the whole flowers and things. And I do think it would be something I would enjoy if I ever, got into it. But yeah, just not into it. Okay, I am going to look and see just kind of in my stash here, like what other kinds of papers and things we can do. Let's see. Those chickadees, maybe this one first, and then I kind of like to bend my papers this way and that. And if that's blank, then it's usually a good one, I think, to maybe have your envelope on. Oh, I do too. I enjoy it. I just don't ask me what it's called. Just don't ask me names of things. I'm feeling pretty confident about this, so I'm just gluing this on, which I don't usually do this early in the game. But I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. This will definitely just kind of tack it on there. That's good. We can do some stenciling. Going back and forth like this. I'm going to end up having to figure out where to put that that gingham, that checkered piece. That is for sure, Linda. That is for sure. Maybe not. Maybe. It's definitely still not enough. Let's use this cutoff and put some of this bird paper in here. Where's our other short? So this might be a cool kind of around the page thing. I do kind of like the idea of this, and I like it with this plaid. I'm wanting to cut. Let me think here. I like it when it hangs out like that, but then I like to try and make it into a tab. I just have to think really hard. Let's see. I want to see. Is that way? I'm using my little, this board is supposed to have all kinds of functions. Let's see. I can get it to work on a double piece. It is not really. It's just rounding it. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think it's just too thick. Okay. We have to count on my cutting abilities. So I want this to come. This will just be like a tuck, like a corner tuck. I should at least use one of my friction pins, huh? So is anybody traveling for Thanksgiving? We do not have to. All of our family's right here. It is easier for me to do this on one side than the other. Kind of like your eyebrows, you know? Okay, so now it's like a tab. So when it sticks out, because this might even stick out of the book. it has, you know, a shape that looks like it's meant to be. Oh my gosh. Whenever I don't care about stuff being this straight most times, but when it's on straight lines, it's just way more obvious if it's too crooked. So you are, Pam? You too, Capri? That's fun. I've just never had to do it. Trying to decide, do I want... So this is just on 3 sides. Sometimes I like to take this corner and kind of fold it and then fold it back, but I don't think I'll do that. Okay, now over here, let's see. Oh, really? Oh, that's fun, Celeste. Are you doing something fun? Celeste is up after me, by the way, you guys. Just refresh your page within in the Crafty Bunch. You know, I could just leave this as a flip out. I kind of like it as like a journaling page, like as a... So you flip it along, do this, and then this one flip out. I'm gonna leave it for now, but I do like the look of that sticking out there like that. No, the oval punch is it says envelope punch, and this says tabs, and this one's for banners. And this right here, it's like a corner rounder on this side. You know the little knot that's in the side of the envelopes that, you know, nobody really pays attention to? This might be fun to put in here, huh? I like stuff like that in there too. Let's see. I was thinking I would grab... Oh my. I have my like full of different pages, and I always save the fly leaves on books that I take apart. I love the paper. Do you guys know what I mean? Like the first page on the inside of a book a lot of times is just, it's a different kind of paper. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So that is one of the first things I take. And I like the Reader's Digest ones. Kind of like that one there too. So I like them because they have all of the, like you can see the patina around the edges, but they're a little bit thicker than just a regular book page. Hey, Lori. So this one also has somebody's name on it, but I think that stuff like these are great just to stick in or put over the page, or, you know, around the page like we did on that. But I thought I'd look through this real quick. Do you guys have these? Like, sometimes it's orange. Before I throw away, I usually will go through, try to anyway. I like this too because I think about harvest. I had gotten a big stack of some kind of Catholic or religious magazines from somewhere. But oh my gosh, some of the pictures were so cool. So I think you can see a lot of that reflected here. And there was a bunch of medical books too that I got some stuff out of. I kind of like the looks of this page. How cute are they with their little synchronized swimming? The yearbook pages, which I love for some reason. That makes me think of fall, but not necessarily orange. That's cool. I like her. Ooh, she's cool. Okay, that's probably enough. Gotta have options. A girl has to have options, right? Slide this back in here real quick. So something like this. I am thinking part of the fun for me is figuring out how to kind of incorporate, you know, certain things the way I want them to show when it's open. And the journal is. Hey Amanda, how are you? So let's see, maybe about there. Then we'll have her face with those trees. And then this right here, all I'll have to do is kind of make a collage to kind of cover up. That's weird. That's my folding abilities. Ooh, what time is it? Okay, got 10 minutes. So I don't really feel like this right here, like you can't tell that these trees are upside down really. And I don't even think you can tell that that is like her bottom of her neck, her shirt. So I really feel like the only thing that I need to maybe do something with is this up here. And I mean, that is as easy as putting maybe a envelope or something back there. Kind of do like the crosshatch thing on the edges. That art enables us is not a horrible thing to have shown, right? Okay, Pam, hey. Sometimes I kind of want, she's kind of fabulous. Can you guys see her? She is pretty fabulous. Hey, Phyllis. Thanks for having me, Christy. This is an hour slot, right? I'm not 8 minutes over, am I? I kind of like this orange flower. We might have to leave that out. Whoop. I was wanting like a leafy type washi sticker for right here. That is not going to be here, but I do have something I think I can use there. Also, like, whatever you put in that pocket could be you know, like the acetate type things. Or I could even take this and glue it to where it's a tuck spot inside of there. Ooh, I think that's what is going to happen. Good, good. I'm glad. So that way, when this thing is sewn in and folded over, this will be like a tuck spot in a pocket. I've never done it before, but I think it'll work out just fine. So you'll be able to put something in the pocket here, but you'll be able to tuck something behind that acetate. I like that. I like it. I really like the image. Pretty cool. Okay, so lots of pretty fall colors happening. I don't necessarily know that that will be the order of things, but let's see what I got in here. What do I got in here? I always use this stencil. It's one of my favorite ones. Well, that's like a tree, like a wood grain. That can be good. For the orange, I also my stencil's hung up. There we go. I also think I might have a good stamp. Just because these pages are white, that's what I'm thinking. Thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed this little, looking in this little journal, getting it started. I think I want this dark forest moss color. Yeah, that's a good color for this journal. Goes really well with the orange. Let's see how our cover is doing. Pretty stiff. Which stencil? The wood one? Or the leaves? I like the leaves. I use them a lot. It'll be fine. It'll be fine once this has a closure. The closure might have to go vertical with my big old tab there, but I still like my tab. The one that's the wood grain, it was a pack. It's that one, and then the brick, and then the like coffee splatters. That's an essential stencil pack. Hey, you know what? Look at you guys. This is just so cool. I mean, it just seems like it should be a page in and of itself, right? And I could just attach it to where it's a pocket on either side. That is awful pretty. I have, oh, you're welcome, Pam. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, you guys, refresh your page. It's 3 o'clock. Celeste is on right now. You don't want to miss what she's doing. She always does great stuff. Thanks again for hanging out with me. And tomorrow night, I have a show on Whatnot. I think it's around 6 o'clock if you want to bookmark that. And I will see you then. Thanks, guys. Bye.